तुझा कृपेने दिन उगवे हा, तुझा कृपेने दिन उगवे हा, करुणी तव भजना वंदितो तुझला गजवदना, वंदितो तुझला गजवदना. सिंदूरवदना तुझला नमितो.
Hello friends, this is Amishi Honavar here once again, and as you know that yesterday I had made a video on the idol making of Lord Ganesha. Well, today already Ganesh Chaturthi festival has started, and I would like to wish all of you a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi, and may God bless you all. Well, friends, what is Ganesh Chaturthi festival about, and who is Lord Ganesha? So today I have come to talk on those grounds. The pandemic is on, so we cannot visit the temples or the pandals the way we used to, like in crowds. Also, we cannot visit our friends and relatives. There are restrictions to that, and we should follow all the the rules, laws binding in today's society, because it is for our own health, our own good, and also for the goodness of other people's lives. So first of all, let us follow all that very diligently. Now let us talk about who is Lord Ganesha. Well, Lord Ganesha is the elephant headed god, and he is the son of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati. He is the god of beginnings, who is traditionally worshipped at any major, before any major event, be it marriage or any puja. So it starts with Ganesha, and then the other lords or the deities are worshipped. Any like office opening, so any major events, they start, it is said that it should start with Lord Ganesha's puja and worship and devotion. Well, now the universe is a group of atoms and energy, as you all know. Now, these atoms and energy and the universe would be in chaos if there was no supreme law that is governing these diverse groups of entities. So, Gana means group. The lord of these groups of atoms and energies that provides all and brings order in the universe is Lord Ganesha. He symbolizes the consciousness which is omnipresent. Why is he given an elephant head? Well, the earlier, the rishis and the munis, they used to believe more in symbols, because the language or words can change, it can evolve over a period of time. But they kept the symbol of elephant because elephant has certain very good qualities. For example, elephant has a very royal walk, so it symbolizes royalty. Elephant is fearless. It does not get afraid of anything. It destructs whatever comes in its path, any obstacle that comes. So that is why the rishis, gave this symbol. So friends, I hope this is well understood. Well, the elephant is also the symbol of, as you know, strength, courage, authority, and endurance. Let me tell you, what is the trunk then? What does it symbolize? It symbolizes the balance between Jnana Shakti, that is knowledge, and also between action, that is Karma Shakti. Now, the big belly that the elephant has shows that you have to be generous and acceptance. You can take anything in, total acceptance. His upraised hand, if you see, his idol, then his upraised hand depicts protection. And he says that, don't worry, I'm here with you. And the lower hand depicts that his nature of giving. And it is an invitation to everybody, to the world, that bow down. Okay. Now the Visarjan, which is, at the end of the festival, they go and immerse the idol in the water. It symbolizes that we all also have to dissolve back into the earth. This is earth, this particular life is a temporary phase. We have come here and we have to go back, isn't it? Well, friends, let me ask you a question. Did you look at the statue of Lord Ganesha? I have put pictures also, but I'm sure you must have noticed there is a small little mouse under near the feet, of Lord Ganesha. Now, what does this symbolize? Such a huge god travels on this vehicle called mouse. So, what does this, symbolize? Let me tell you that the mouse has a very good meaning to it, that it cuts the and snips away the sheath of ignorance, and it leads you to a realm of knowledge, and it removes the ignorance out of you and your life. That is what it symbolizes. Well, this Ganesh Chaturthi, why is it celebrated? It is celebrated as a Hindu festival for the arrival of Lord Ganesha to this earth. In my last video, if you have seen the video, you must have noticed that people are very environmentally conscious and eco-friendly, and hence they have ordered Ganesh idols made of paper or paper and clay mix. Sometimes it can be plaster of Paris and shadu mati or lal mati, the red, the normal mati that you get, the sand that you get easily available in India. So people have gone, very conscious, and I'm very happy to hear that. And so did the statue makers, the idol makers. They told me that the entire public has thought and only ordered eco-friendly. 80% of the people, they said, has ordered eco-friendly Ganpati statues. The final ritual is Visarjan, where Lord Ganesha, is immersed in ocean, river, water, sea, wherever it is possible, and he is believed to go back to his father and mother, Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati. Well, this festival is definitely celebrated with great pomp, splendor, and devotion, and a lot of joy. And the Hindus, it is like, throughout the world they celebrate. It's not like it's only in India. Since the gods are worshipped in India nowadays, a lot of other people from other countries or Indians from other countries are also bringing Ganpati to their homes, and they are keeping this particular festival. It is believed that the devotees who pray and are able to fulfill their wishes and desires, historically, its celebration is from King Shivaji's time, and it promotes the spirit of nationalism. And Lokmanya Tilak changed the Ganpati, the Ganesh Chaturthi, from private celebration to public festival, for which people of all castes and society can come and pray together. And that is, he promoted unity in this particular way. So this is a very important information if we go to see the history. And over the years, the people are celebrating in this particular way, and people, it is surprising that they order the idols, and the cost can be from something like 2000, and in crores, it runs into crores of rupees. People have adorned it with jewels and diamonds and semi-precious stones, etc. So you can surf the net and you will see these kind of clips. Lord Ganesha's idols are prepared in various size and shapes, and depends on the place. Some people say that they want Lal Bagcha Raja, some will say we want Dagrushet Halwai. And the people, when they do the Visarjan, they sing, they pray, they put the religious songs, they dance to the drum beats and light up fireworks, all of which adds to the festive mood. And people invite friends and relatives, which I already told you, and worship the idol. People make various dishes at homes like puran poli, karanji, modak. Modak is the favorite sweet, which is offered for Lord Ganesha's puja, and then it is distributed to all the people who have visited and come for taking darshan. So the people carry the idol of the god and perform the immersion ceremony by saying certain slogans. And this also depicts the cycle of life and death. So let us all pray to Lord Ganesha to help us during these difficult pandemic times. To you know, they bring Lord Ganesha, and when Lord Ganesha goes, it is believed that he takes all the obstacles, the struggles, the negativity away. So I'm sure after we immerse this 2020 Ganesh Chaturthi, we immerse Lord Ganesha and we'll invite him back. I'm sure he will take away all the negative things, the coronavirus, and lot of other things which are, not good for us. So with that belief and faith, I urge you to, worship with devotion and pray to him. We as one nation, as a world together, can pray together, and definitely powers of prayer, you all know about it. So this is Amishi Honavar, and let us say Ganpati Bappa Moria, Pudchya Varshi Laukariya. Namaste, thank you. If you like my channel, kindly press the like button. I would love your comments that how did you find this video, and press subscribe if you haven't done so. Please don't forget to share my videos and make it widespread and spread the message. We should all know the story behind this, isn't it? That was my purpose. I hope I have done justice. Thank you, and this is Amishi Honavar signing off. Goodbye. Friends, I have come to Ekta Mitra Seva Mandal Trust, which is at Goraitu, right next to my house, and I have come here for Ganpati Bappa's darshan. Well, I wanted to say something about this trust because I just talked to the committee members and they said they have donated 25,000 rupees to the CM fund. They have sent a check for COVID-19. Also, they donate 20 uniforms every single year on year from last 25 years to Pragati School, which is right near my house. So if every small unit, pandal, or every person contributes towards the society, India will be a beautiful place, isn't it? So let us wish on this auspicious occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi that everything goes well, India progresses, and the economy comes up again. So Bappa, we pray to you and we are thankful to you for your blessings. Ganpati Bappa Moria!